In the last decade, when an interim coach wins that first game, which they, I feel, usually do, in the next game, they're 2-8. 2-8. They almost always lose.
Yeah. When you fire Josh McDaniels at 3-5, you get a little bit of a lift from the interim coach. Ding dong, the witch is dead. Smoke him if you got him. They could get to 5-5 and be in the thick of things.
This thing was falling apart. It was melting. And Mark Davis decided he had to make a decision. And, at least for one game, it was the right decision. But
Raiders and Antonio Pierce, head coach. Antonio Pierce beat the living breaks off of the now 2-7 New York Giants, 30-6. Oh my gosh, from beginning to end, there are so many amazing things that I need to talk about. And I just want to start out with the first thing that came to my mind. And it's this fired up new spirit. There's a new spirit in Las Vegas. Now I don't want to get ahead of ourselves, guys, okay? I'm happy with what the Raiders did last Sunday. And we have the New York Jets next week. And of course, I'm going to say we because there's something about this Raiders fan base that just gets me going. Special teams, the opening kickoff showed the passion that Antonio Pierce has implemented into this team, into this organization. I believe it's his. I actually don't think that Mark Davis is going to be a complete idiot and let AP just leave. I don't think that's going to happen. I think you guys might legitimately have your head coach of the near future in-house already. Another person that has to have his praise, oh my gosh, rookie quarterback Aiden O Connell. If you are lazy or if you're just a wannabe football guy, look up the stat sheet, you see 16-25 for 209 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Oh, this guy is blah, 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 blah. I saw him. I saw his poise, man. I saw he was resilient. I saw that. So an empty set and shotgun, all right? You don't have any help. It's 5-on-4 or you can be 5-on-5. A lot of the times you need that extra blocker. When you saw him in a shotgun formation, immediately how he was able to just pinpoint, look at the coverage preset, understanding where his leverages are with his receivers and be able to accurately deliver a ball. It was special. I need to see more. You guys have the New York Jets this upcoming week, so it's going to be very, very important for Aiden O Connell to pick up on tendencies, for Aiden O Connell to protect himself. And if he dominates, if you guys beat the New York Jets and Aiden O Connell is the reason why, you guys might just be one of the luckiest teams in history to both have an interim head coach that turns into a head coach of the future and to have a rookie quarterback when in no way, shape, or form was he the main commodity that was supposed to lead your team as a, like, it's important to understand that you guys are on the precipice of greatness in a sense. I'm not saying y'all are going to the playoffs. I'm not saying you're going to the Super Bowl. I got to be real. All right, this is still my job. I got to be real. But you guys can be a legitimate competitor in the National Football League because the defense looks juice. Max Crosby, I saw Max Crosby and it was right before Daniel Jones left the game with the knee injury. He had 2 consecutive sacks without even touching Daniel Jones. I don't even know if they put it on his stat sheet, but I do know that Mr. Max Crosby was in the vicinity. Yeah, he has 3 sacks. He was in the vicinity of Daniel Jones both times, didn't even touch him, and he just fell to the ground. Like Max Crosby seems juiced up. The defense seems juiced up. When you have an energetic linebacker who is crazy as your head coach, he's going to juice you guys up. It is what it is. Another player I have to give some praise to. I remember this kid coming out of LA Tech, Amik Robertson. Oh my gosh. He controls the sky for the Raiders, okay? His ability on that interception he had to undercut the receiver and land on his back, right? The wind could have been knocked out of him. He doesn't care. He gets up and he runs for 40 yards to put the offense in great position to later then score a touchdown. I like what I'm seeing defensively. I like what I'm seeing offensively. And just to go back defensively real quick, and I do have a question for you guys. That push stop on Daniel Jones, right? He's a 6'6" quarterback. Max Crosby was in the midst of it. Like, you guys were ready from the jump. From the jump, you guys were ready. So it's just great to see that. But before I talk about another player that I really like on y'all's team, I want you guys to please continue to show us love. Like that button, subscribe to the channel. We need your support. It means so much to us when we get your likes and your comments and all that stuff. The question that I have for you guys is, how is Tyree Wilson doing? How is Tyree doing? He has a rookie. I saw he had a half a sack. I really didn't see fully his impact. because I know y'all are really good at this, so I know someone in the comments is going to do it. Give me a little brief year-to-date Tyree Wilson little special on how he's doing in week 9. All right, so on week 9, how is he doing? And then I want to get to another dude, two other dudes, right? Jakobi Meyers is a legit weapon. Legit, dude. Like, his ability to take the end-around runs, his ability to run slants, to he seems so fluid. I don't know. It's just crazy. I like Hunter Renfrow a lot. But Jakobi Meyers just seems so fluid and more slender, more slimy. I don't know. I can't really describe it. Smooth is Jakobi Meyers. And I think he needs to get a little bit more implemented into the offense. We all know who Daddy is. We all know Daddy Devontae is going to get the 7 targets that he had. I like that a lot for Aiden O'Connell. Understand who Daddy is. Don't go too crazy. But I do love the idea. Okay, let's get Jakobi Meyers a little bit involved in end around. Let's use him like a Debo. I know he's not built like Debo, but I feel he can do some extra things. He can do a little bit more. So I would like to see that in the future. And then rookie out of Cincinnati. This was a dude. It sucks because y'all really don't know how much we hyped up certain players during the draft process, but you will in the future because I know all of y'all are going to be up for the draft talks. Cincinnati wide receiver Trey Tucker comes in on that 50-yard laser by Aiden O'Connell, and if Trey was just a little bit faster, that's a touchdown. Like, on site, like, it was a beautiful pass, a beautiful connection, both rookies. Guys, you have no idea what that could potentially turn into year 2 and year 3. I like the foundation. Michael Mayer, another amazing weapon that Aiden O'Connell can now lean on and depend on. And I think that's where the beauty really lies with this team. And with this organization, it's the foundation pieces. They're different. Josh Jacobs, welcome to the party, right? 26 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. It looked like he understood at the first snap that they were going to lose or win by him. How they were going to win that game had everything to do with Josh Jacobs. Whether that's true or not, that's what he believed. And you saw with every run, there was passion, there was violence, there was consistent dominance and anger in his runs. And I don't know, but guys, is this the first time we've seen that from him this year where it was lively, where you saw the burst, play by play, the burst. I love the Raiders. I may or may not watch another Raiders game again. I don't know. I'm a Bengals fan. You all know this, but holy moly. And I guess to cap things out, once again, right? Bengals fan. So I have an incredible love and appreciation for Evan McPherson, our kicker. And I know talent when I see talent. And this Daniel Carlson, how clutch. Not even this game, not even talking about, I'm talking about how does it feel to have one of the best, if not the best. I like Evan a lot. I do. But I'm scared of that boy y'all got, Carlson. That boy is cold. Ice cold, man. I like him a lot. I think in the special teams department, y'all are in great shape. Defensively, y'all are in great shape. In the realm of the energy that y'all are approaching games with. Offensively, hey, no sacks given up. That was his stat. Aiden O'Connell getting that ball out on time, not holding on it too much, not patting the ball. 0 sacks for this offensive line. Okay? That's great. That's everybody on one accord, right? The receivers are running fast and precise routes. The offensive line is blocking at a high level, and Aiden O'Connell is getting rid of the ball. Everybody's doing their job, and it's refreshing. Why is it refreshing? Because it's history. You know, I think this league is really good when you can see that the Raiders are really good. I just genuinely believe that. I mean, I'll go as far as saying this. I don't know if the Bengals being super good is great for the league, and I'm just coming from a Bengals fan. But I do think the Raiders are just one of those franchises where the league is in a good spot. They're winning. if they're hype, if their fan base is getting a lot of praise and a lot of admiration from their team. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of your new Las Vegas Raiders. Let me know what you think of the regime. Let me know what you think of the energy that your team is playing with. And above all, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.